It didn't flood in. It didn't surge. It simply appeared, a soft, shimmering tide of light water rising up from the base of the ark itself. The ship begins to fill, inch by inch, with water that remembers. Each ripple casts images, not of now, but of other arks, other crews, other decisions. Some survivors pause, mesmerized by reflections of who they might have been. Others move carefully, sensing that this is not just moisture, but narrative made fluid. The water isn't drowning them. It's offering immersion into their own unresolved paths. Key developments: dimensional. Echo pooling. The water is a harmonic element encoded with interdimensional narrative layers, manifesting through memory resonance rather than plumbing. Refraction of alternate histories. As survivors walk through it, they see past decisions made across timelines, refracted like visual echoes in ripples. Submerged access portals. Lost sectors of the ark re-emerge as the survivors surrender to immersion, revealing sunken storylines and sealed-off compartments. Major conflict or decision. Each individual faces the choice to embrace the water, to allow it to sync with their memory and guide them towards submerged truths, or resist its presence. Embracing the water grants access to deep narrative memory, enabling synchronization with lost timeline threads and unlocking sealed sectors of the ark. Resisting the immersion causes cognitive desaturation, not drowning, but the loss of one's ability to breathe truth and recognize one's place in the meta-narrative. Beneath the floating gardens of Scylla's outer reef, say Tony. A makes a shocking discovery. The fish can talk. Not only that, they speak English with suspiciously accurate grammar and financial advice. He calls it the aquatic enlightenment. Tony calls it Tony's Fishiques, and opens the first interdimensional fish-based stock exchange. Trades are measured in breadcrumbs and emotional leverage. Meanwhile, Blah forms a jazz trio with 3 guppies and a percussionist flounder. Their band name? The Saxy Scales. Each species appears to represent a collapsed or looping timeline. Koi. From Book 4, keep reciting passive-aggressive covenant clauses. Eels. From Book 7, vibrating in arcane Morse code to warn of the fire that thinks. One regal crab in a mossy crown insists the crew renew the fig oath or forfeit the feast. Chaos ripples through the reef, so do stock tips. Timeline-anchored species. Every aquatic creature is a carrier of a storyline fragment or failed arc memory. Narrative echo exchange. Feeding the fish triggers encrypted memory bubbles, containing character directions for the next book. Plotline reflux. Phenomenon: eating the fish, or accidentally stepping on their sacred kelp, causes timeline vomit. Scenes from past books start replaying, out of context, with new characters. The crew must decide, feed the fish, open secure memory bubbles, revealing new plot pathways and alternate future choices. This aligns characters with guided narrative arcs. Eat the fish, break causality. Plot lines from earlier books start bleeding forward, leading to repetition loops, odd déjà vu, and one character being rewritten as a sandwich. The line between culinary and covenantal thins. Below the ark's living quarters, past the harmonically insulated bulkhead, lies the subdeck of entropy suppression, a chamber forgotten by most and revered by few. There, 3 ancient pumps, once designed to circulate water and stabilize atmosphere, are revealed to have transformed. They now operate on harmonic pressure, influenced not by fuel or torque, but belief. Each pump is encoded with an arkstone shard. One glows, cycling through color spectrums unknown to modern optics. One hums, echoing verses from long-lost books. One leaks starlight, forming puddles that pulse with forgotten futures. Tony A uncovers their purpose. The pumps redirect entropy across dimensions, but only if aligned to the correct belief harmonic. Misalignment fractures spatial consistency. Key developments include belief-driven hydraulics. The pumps no longer operate mechanically. Belief is now the only pressure gradient that matters. Arcstone synchronization. Each pump is paired with a specific arcstone shard representing core memory sectors. Entropy. Redirection tech. Instead of suppressing decay, they now channel entropy through harmonic redirection, altering memory, time, and visibility across the arc. Major conflict or decision. Should the engineers attempt to redirect the flows, selectively restoring memories across crew quarters and forgotten sectors of the arc? Or leave them misaligned, risking spatial echo, where identity fractures and perception splits? If they succeed, memory is restored to previously erased storylines, reconnecting threads across the book series. If they fail, the affected crew becomes quantum echoes, phasing in and out of rooms, unaware of where they are or when. The arc has transformed into a fantastical spa where every corner offers a touch of the surreal. Today, we soak the sins out of your nervous system, Tony A. declared authoritatively. Blah, a holographic lifeguard, ensures safety while fish synchronize their routines. Whoever dries off first must reset the arc, Tony A. announced playfully. The challenge is met with irony as the towels are liquid and the robes are steam. Watch the water glow with your emotions, red for shame, blue for forgiveness, and plaid for confusion. Towels reveal secrets when wrung out, from arc blueprints to Tony A.'s middle name, Blurp. Through laughter and flotation, the pool of unspoken promises is revealed, filled with covenants never spoken aloud but deeply felt. They must choose, go with the flow and embrace emotional buoyancy, or take things seriously and risk a temporal soak.
Science Prophets of the Arcstone Timeline by Nada Stroll. Read free on Amazon now.